This is the Civic Honda actually wants you to buy. Not the one with the giant wing and race car cosplay. This is the one for people who still believe 3 pedals are therapy. 200 horsepower, 6-speed manual, limited slip differential, and the kind of chassis that makes you take the long way home. This is the 2025 Civic Si, and it doesn't try too hard, and that's what makes it so damn good. It's not loud, it's not flashy, but it's honest, and it knows exactly what it's trying to be. Honda invited me out to Fort Lauderdale to check out the new Passport, Pilot, and Ridgeline Elite, but if I'm honest, I was more excited for the drive down. The Civic Si turned what should have been a boring highway slog into something I actually look forward to. The seats? Sporty and supportive, but daily driver comfortable. I've driven way stiffer cars that had my back aching in 30 minutes. This? I did hours without a single readjustment. This shifter is one of the better ones I've felt in a long while. Notchy, mechanical, and satisfying. Not the absolute best, but definitely makes you want to shift just for fun. And then there's the rev-matching. It's dangerously addictive. I caught myself downshifting just to hear the blip.
Some of the audio is pumped in, so it's what you hear inside the car isn't what you're really hearing outside of the car.
It's like the car is giving you a high five every time it makes you feel smoother than you actually are. Even with a heavy foot, I barely burned through fuel. The SI makes you want to drive more, but doesn't punish you for it at the pump.
Handles really good. Feels good. Feels very confident inspiring behind the wheel.
The only real knock I've got is the sound system. It's fine, but if you like deep bass like me, you're gonna be underwhelmed. I caught myself listening to the engine more than my music, and I didn't hate that. It's not trying to be a GR 86 or a Type R. It's just a solid, fun, daily-friendly manual that doesn't ask you to sacrifice much. And for us, that's more than enough. Let's talk numbers. Here's how the Civic Si scored in the Drive Club breakdown. Shifter feel, 4 out of 5. Mechanical, notchy, satisfying. Makes you want to shift more than necessary. Auto rev match blip, 5 out of 5. Dangerous in the best way. Feels like the car is hyping you up. Turbo lag, 2.5 out of 5. It's there, slightly annoying, but not a deal breaker. It forces you to drive smoother. Throttle response, 4.5 out of 5. It's surprisingly sharp in sport mode. It feels like the car's listening. Steering feel, 3.5 out of 5. It does the job. Not writing poetry about it, but it's accurate. Seat comfort, 5 out of 5. Hours behind the wheel, 0 back pain. I would keep these in a Type R. Spirited driving fuel economy, 4 out of 5. Fun and frugal? We'll take those. Sound system, 2 out of 5. Weak bass, flat sound, just listen to the engine instead. It does have pumped in audio too. Shift lights, 5 out of 5. Yes, little flashies when you're doing it right. Chef's kiss.
I love the little LED dash to help me know when to shift. Not that I need to know, or I can hear it and feel it myself without seeing it.
Highway cruising, 3.5 out of 5. You'll miss 7th gear, but otherwise it's chill. Interior build and feel, 4.5 out of 5. Simple, clean, premium enough. Rev hang, 2 out of 5. This can slow you down with spirited driving.
It's holding. Why is it doing that? I don't like that.
Overall vibe, 4.7 out of 5. It's not trying to impress you, just trying to connect. And it nails that. So, does it earn a page in the car spotting passport? This is where I log the cars that matter. The ones I'll actually remember a decade from now. The Civic Si, 100%. It's a love letter to driving in a world that's losing the plot.
I actually reviewed the Honda Civic Sport, which was a hybrid, and that car is quick and it's peppy and it's a great daily driver. Like, it's fuel efficient, it's quick, it's peppy. It's the only thing that was lacking was the handling, and honestly that can be fixed with suspension and tires. So that wasn't necessarily a problem for me. It's just more so that there wasn't much driving dynamics there, and that makes a difference when you're a driving enthusiast rather than just a person that uses a car for point A to point B. So that's just my opinion on that. So yes, the Civic Sport is technically faster, it is more torquey, but this is more of like a driving enthusiast car that's not much faster, but it is way more fun. The seats are very, very comfortable. They do hug you. And with my road trip to Fort Lauderdale, this was 100% comfortable. It was me and my girlfriend. She didn't complain about how like the chair felt or anything, the seats felt or anything, so there was no complaints there. It actually felt really good. The shifter is very, very notchy. I like that. My only thing is the clutch. It did take me a little bit to get used to, but the clutch is kind of numb feeling. So like, it actually grabs up top of the clutch rather than like at the middle or at the bottom. That being said, I only stalled it once in traffic and it was with my dad in the car. So like, it wasn't more so like I didn't know what I was doing. I kind of just like panicked, and I don't want to make the person in the passenger seat feel kind of jerky. So it took me a little bit of getting used to, but now that I'm like driving the car more, I'm used to it. I haven't really touched on yet was the color of the car. The color of this car looks very unique. It's a gray. It's like a pearl gray or something like that. And I'm gonna put the actual name on the screen, so don't be mad at me too much. But like once the sunlight hits it, it has like a pinkish salmon looking color. And it looks good. There's something refreshing about a car that doesn't try too hard. Like, it doesn't have to try too hard. Like, Honda knows that they have a car that's faster than this already, so they're not gonna try to compete with the sportiness. This car is designed for somebody that needs a daily driver. It's gonna be reliable, but also something that's still fun. What am I saying? Being that this is my first SI that I've ever driven, I can't compare it to any other SI that has came out before this one, but I can compare it to other cars that I have driven, and that's that rev hang I was talking about. Like, it just holds on for a split second too long. Would this be a good car for a beginner that's learning to drive manual? I'm up in the air with that one. Why? The shifter is very, very close, I guess close ratio. So being in first and being in third looks exactly identical, which is scary when you're going from fifth to fourth, and you might accidentally go from fifth to second. So that's one thing you have to look out for. If you can manage that, I don't know if there's like a safety feature to stop you from money shifting in this car, but if you can handle and manage that, then yes, this is a perfect car for a beginner. It is not quite easy to stall. Like, once you learn to manage the clutch pedal to get the car moving, you're golden. So now we're in sport mode. What that does is sharpen the throttle response a lot more, so I can step on the pedal a little bit less and still get a lot out of the engine. It does pump up the audio a little bit, and if I go to individual, I can actually tell you everything that it will do. Let's see. So you can put your engine, your steering, your engine sound, and gauges into sport, and that will pretty much turn your gauges red. It will, like I said, pump up the audio. The steering, I have it at normal because it is a lot more sharper when you are steering with it in sport. So I have it in normal so that I can do my easy turns and it's like smooth and not like aggressive. It'll be aggressive if you need it for like a track or something. It'll be perfect. But on the road, I don't need it that much. So, and then on engine, I have it on sport. So hopefully to get a little bit more accessible power out of it from a little bit less throttle response, or a little bit less throttle, I should say. You don't hear any turbo noises or anything like that, sadly. It is a small engine. It is a 1.5 liter inline four, so I can only imagine that the turbo is just as small. But outside of that, I have like, this car is enough for what it is. You don't need another 100 horsepower out of this car. Would it be nice? Yeah, it'd be cool. Like, never knocking more horsepower, but specifically for this vehicle, it doesn't need more power. If anything, it just needs a little bit more sound, like a little bit more. And I always come back to, what is it called? The Hyundai Kona N, or even the Elantra N. Those have fun sounds, like it's being a fun car. That's what happens if you let out of the clutch too soon before the RPMs drop. And if you're going fast, like, you have to let go. There we go. I don't know. It's a weird thing, guys. I'm not mad at it, but it is weird. We're taking off in the 2025 Honda Civic Si. Make sure I don't hit nothing on the headliner. So we are in normal mode right now, and I guess you guys can kind of hear the rev hang that this has. Clearing this window off. It's a little cold in here. It has a little bit of a rev hang when you shift gears. As I mentioned earlier, you have to kind of let off the clutch slowly, but that's neither here nor there. Trying to get this frosting off my window, if that's what it's called. Don't know what this guy is doing. Go ahead and put this in sport. Car is very fun, and you're still not really breaking the law when you're driving. It's kind of cool. It's kind of fun, kind of cool, kind of crazy. Handles really good. feels good. Feels very confident, or confident inspiring behind the wheel. I'm turning on some AC. It's getting a little toasty in here. I could push this so much harder. That's what's insane to me. It does do a little bit of like rev hang or rev bang. Make a U-turn here and go back again. Let's go ahead and put in individual. Right now this is going to be sport everything except for the steering. Brake test, clutch in. Very good, very, very good. It said that there was no like turbo noises. It's there, it's just super subtle. It's very, very subtle. And it's like a more of like a diverter valve noise than an actual turbocharger noise, or like blow off noise, if that makes sense. Oh, yeah, I wanted to rotate a little bit there. Very, very faint. I can still hear it. It's like a slap shut kind of sound. He's having fun. I want to hear that from the outside a little. I love this road so much. It's holding. Why is it doing that? I don't like that. Do like a soft launch. There's no launch control. I guess there is a little bit of launch control. Meh. Why is it when, I don't know if you guys can answer this question for me, but why is it whenever there's a broken yellow line, there's always cars coming the other way? Prohibits me from actually overtaking somebody and utilizing the broken yellow line, you know what I mean? I've never understood that. Since we caught up to him again, we'll do another launch test. It's a bit more of a soft launch. It's the rev hang for me. Let's go back to sport. I can feel this imperfections in the road a little bit more, honestly. I get a little bit of road noise with the tires. It's not that bad though. Don't cross the yellow. Just a little bit of snap, crackles and pop would be nice, just to know the car is happy with me too, you know? But you get nothing. Alright, Instant 360 just died, but that's okay. If you guys are enjoying this drive so far, please hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, leave some comments. Let me know if you enjoy this car or not. I heard a little bit of turbo noise just now again. But it's so quiet and faint. I don't know if maybe my Volvo is a little bit louder when it comes to the turbo blow off sound. I'm actually gonna miss this car. This might be something I look into buying for myself, you know? I don't know. I like this. Too fast. Not fast enough. Moo-moos. Hi, moo-moos. Bye, moo-moos. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the drive. I had fun. I was dreading coming out here all day because I don't like driving at night. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys had fun like I did. And
if you're new to all of this and want to understand cars like this, check out Learning About Cars for Beginners and the Car Bible. It's everything I wish I had when I first got into cars. And if you want to document cars that you actually care about, grab your own car swiping passport. Mine's almost full. Now let's argue in the comments. Civic Si or Civic Sport Touring Hybrid? Which one actually matters more? And what other cars deserve more love than they get? I'm Matt from Rockers Drive Club. Subscribe if you believe manuals still matter. And if not, well, enjoy your CVT.